The final rebound. An inspiring victory for the Minnesota Timberwolves in a contest that will be forever known as the Ayo Dosunmu game. Jokic and McDaniels square up. Players trying to break it up. There's still 1.3 remaining. Julius Randle furious. Coaches, referees, everybody, security trying to separate the players. You hate to see this game end this way. These two teams, again, they've had some wanting to find out. The two of them shoved.
And look, there's unspoken rules in every sport. In football, in baseball, in basketball, there are unspoken rules.
And here's the
step ahead.
Jokic with the triple-double, his 22nd of the season and 186th of his career. And then McCain on the other end scores. And Jokic hits the deck. He doesn't like it. Gets in the face of Dort. Jalen Williams comes in. And Jokic and Jalen Williams do battle. Now the coaches come in along with some teammates to break things up. Jokic and Jalen Williams face to face right now. This started early. Jokic and Gilgeous-Alexander got into it a little bit after the whistle about 4 minutes into the game. Thunder.
Go back to the early exchange with Dort. So let's watch this ensue up the floor. Oh yeah, Dort goes over out of his way, and this is what gets the reaction from Jokic.
It's right in the face of Dort. Jalen Williams comes in. And you see the intensity there.
Ron Holland was a really good high school player. Good fake.
Reed turned the corner and is fouled by Holland.
Man, oh, come on now.
Stevens. Big time brawl now in the front row.
Gotta stay.
It's going to take a lot to break this up.
You got to stay out of the crowd. This is not good.
This has been building on the last handful of possessions.
The situation at all, in my estimation. They all came running over there.
So, again, just looks like a regular foul by Holland, but Naz Reid
plays under review for an altercation.
Wagging his finger. Holland pushing DiVincenzo. And so they get tied up.
And Orlando with a turnover. Oh, Mo Wagner pushes Killian Hayes into the crowd. And now a melee right at the Pistons bench. They got to be careful.
I'll tell you what, there aren't very many Orlando Magic players down on their bench. A lot of them are in this melee off the bench all the way down to the other end.
So here it is. Hamidou gets Wagner first, and Killian Hayes comes in from the backside. And that's when things got escalated.
16 free throws to 3. Oh.
That's no charge?
That is going to be a charge.
Should be a charge.
It is a charge. Mo Wagner got in his way, and that took some courage by Wagner.
Yeah, Mo, that's a good play. Ooh,
see, I think it's actually a block.
Yeah,
he was sliding.
Yeah, it was a block. And he leaned in, too. See how he leaned with his left shoulder and met him there?
Let's see if they challenge.
They might challenge it and win. Yeah, they're going to challenge it. I think they...
Watch out. Giannis and Mo having some words.
Boy, Mo...
Honest, you cannot risk anything. I mean,
Is that a headbutt?
Level of thinking that Kobe Bryant has, and Isaiah Thomas has fully embraced it as Olynyk gets called for a foul. Now Oubre goes after him. Oubre goes right at Olynyk, and we have an all-out scrum here at Verizon Center. Kelly Oubre beelined for Kelly Olynyk and gave him a forearm shimmy. The flagrant foul 2 on Oubre means he is ejected.
Inside, Garnett holds Howard. Oh, and Howard and Garnett getting into it. They have to be restrained. Kevin Garnett wants a piece of Howard. Kevin McHale, who drafted Garnett in Minnesota back in 1995, came over. And KG trying to handle his emotions right now. Net security has come over.
Fist closed or not.
Watch the retaliation right after the throw of the ball. Headbutt, and then Howard there connects.
Doesn't hesitate, and a good decision by Jimmy Butler, who has 24.
Watch
We got
out.
a fight.
Watch out.
Lopez and Ibaka throwing punches.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you. Yeah, they threw some big ones there. They got to get Ibaka out of here now. I don't know who started it, all right, because you could see we were going the other way. Now, right now, Mirotic is coming down here now. He's got to understand. You got to Steppins right here, a little in the back by Ibaka, and Lopez is telling him now. So he takes the ball out of his hand, and that's what starts it. Now you're going to see as they reach by grabbing Lopez's side of his neck. Lopez lands a punch, but then Ibaka come back and he lands one.
Hardaway, no. Rebound, New York. And fists are flying at the other end. Larry Johnson is one of them. Here we go. Oakley and Mourning have at each other. And both of those guys will not play in Game 5. I guarantee you that. Van Gundy out. I don't know if it was Oakley. I couldn't see. I saw Johnson throwing punches. I think it was Larry Johnson. Mourning and Johnson. Yep. Yeah, it was Johnson and Mourning all the way. And that's old blood. That's old blood from Charlotte. And you hate to see it because Alonzo...
In fouls per game. Clearly, fouling is not a problem for a good defensive team. And Duren is fouled, and oh my goodness. And Moose is upset. Moose is really upset. Never seen Musa Diabate like this. Oh my goodness, now Miles and Duren and Beef Stew! This is out of control.
Oh wow. The guy come off the bench, that aggressive.
So what started this all?
Let's see.
That's a foul. Musa fouled him.
Ooh, headbutt right there, yeah. Duren with the right hand to the face started it all. And he knew it too. He's trying to get away, but these are grown men.
And then Miles went after Duren. And then Isaiah Stewart, who wasn't in the game at all. And Miles got some blows in.
I've never seen Musa
anywhere close.
Wow.
For the gather, and he never put the ball back down. And I think another technical foul's been handed out. Now Ingram looks like he's confronting Jason Phillips. Well, the technical foul was on Ingram for shoving James Harden after that play.
I'm not sure what happened.
Ingram was usually pretty mild-mannered. Was hot. Now Paul punches a throw. Paul and Rondo throwing punches. Ingram comes in. He's throwing punches. Security trying to separate. So are some of the teammates. Boy, that quickly erupted into something ugly. Looking at it, the replay center. All right, there's the initial foul. Ingram's upset. Pushes Harden. And a technical foul. Then Ingram gets in the face of Jason. You know what? I think it was Harden behind Jason Phillips. That's why he went that way.
But why did he push him to start?
James quickly getting Paul out of it. As Mark said, when Chris Paul was over here, he said that Rondo spit on him. And again, couldn't see anything there on the replay. James and Paul, such close friends. James able to calm him down momentarily.
Pierce, Chandler picks him up on the switch. Anthony now guarding Garnett. Those two going. Anthony's going to pick up his 5th foul any minute. Sullinger has it. Drives down the lane, stripped off his leg and out of bounds. Now Anthony and Garnett have to be careful. They're barking at each other right now.
The officials should get in there.
And there it is, the double technical.
Yeah, the officials should make them stop.
Now that last play, the two of them, while Garnett was low, I mean, that's the tail end of it. But the two of them are just going at it. You need to call something there to stop that. I don't know what to call though, Clyde.
Well, that's what he did right there.
And Carmelo got into it a little bit during the game, both guys getting the technical. Well, Carmelo let it spill over to after the game. You see him in the red hat right there waiting alongside the Celtics team bus for Kevin Garnett.
That's 6 for the Doc. And what do they call him? And Billy Cunningham's out in the court. Now, come on, Bill. Cunningham ran right out onto the court.
Is Dr. J trying to hold Bird. Bird retaliates, and as always, the officials see
and a fight between Jay and Bird has broken out on the court. And Moses Malone takes Bird down. He's got him in a headlock. Casey Jones pulls Malone off the pack. And now ML Carr and Malone do a little pushing. Malone throws a shot at him. Now Cunningham and Carr go at it.
And now they have to fight for this series. P.J. Brown throws Charlie Ward. Watch out. This one's going to get really ugly. P.J. Brown picked Charlie Ward up and threw him into the photographer's row. I don't know what began this struggle, but I did see P.J. Brown pick Ward up and heave him upside down.
And I guarantee you this is the reason you threw Charlie Ward down and the Knicks guys are getting involved, because he's the guy that they love on this team. This is just ridiculous.
Let Paul guard young Henry. Smith telegraph that pass. Clippers break it up. Lead pass to Griffin. Oh, he gets brought down hard. That's going to be a flagrant foul for sure. We got some guys chasing after each other.
Well, Jason Smith went all the way to the stands, and 4 Clippers went after him.
You know, DeAndre out there taking care of his buddy. So you don't do that to my friend and my teammate. Yeah, one of the marquee players facing the league. But I don't care if it's your 12th man, you don't want to get hit like that.
Blake's body really twisted. That's really what's bothering him, as he walked very gingerly over to the...
Now he just gets up. Here's the follow-up.
Watch Chris Paul.
Running some interference there.
Look at Chris Paul.
And break now, but the wrong people are shooting. I wouldn't want Fisher necessarily to take that shot that fast.
Oh, and there's a swing by O'Neal. And they got a brouhaha on the floor.
On Shaquille's part, Barkley swung backwards, but Shaquille pushes him, and then Barkley hits him with the ball.
And there's a punch, a left.
Him in the 4th quarter. Rice put it behind the back and nearly lost it. Shaq has it. His jumper is short. And now a fight breaks out between Kobe Bryant and Chris Childs.
Chris Childs punched him twice.
And Kobe is hot. It takes 2 officials to restrain him. Now Ewing is jawing with Shaq.
What happened
happens here. There's a bump here. Just keep watching these guys. Little shove there. Childs shoves him. They talk. Now watch Childs. He's going to hit him with the head. The little bump there. And boom, boom. 2 quick punches. And then Kobe throws a couple. So there'll be suspensions here.
In fairness, after the headbutt by Childs, Kobe threw a forearm up in the area of the neck. And then the 2 punches.
And then you saw Zach LaVine light him up. Then Giannis. And then Jason Tatum. And tonight it's their number 1 guy, Jeremy Grant. Stewart and LeBron. Stewart is hot. And everybody's coming out now.
Now this is ridiculous. He must have caught an elbow or something, but...
Oh, yeah, he's got a lot of blood streaming from the side of the eye. Look, here goes Stewart.
It was along the free throw line on the free throw, and he's still trying to get loose.
He is knocking over. I mean, he's out of the game without question.
I mean,
it's like he's running through the line.
A lot of trouble just trying to settle him down. I mean, his temper is just ridiculous. He'll probably do the old thing where he runs along the tunnel and comes out the other side.
Try to come out the other end.
Wow, how about Embiid the double, helping Simmons with Towns. Here's Horford, blocked on the play. Wow, and look at this. Whoa! Embiid going at it with Karl Anthony Towns. And the bench is empty. My goodness.
What is going on? Ben's got him by the neck.
Towns is hot. And beat that double I was talking about. Now the 2 getting tangled. And the shoving turned into this. That, my friends, are a couple of heavyweights.
Oh, look at this. Rick Fox elbowing Doug Christie. Christie gets up, and look what happens. Oh, Fox pushes Christie, and Christie punches him in the face. And this is the preseason. Need I remind you? Obviously, the heated feelings carrying over from the postseason a year ago. We need to see another look. Do-over right now. Rick Fox getting in the face, elbowing Christie. Christie wastes no time getting up, flipping the ball even at Fox, and then Fox pushes Christie, and Christie pushes Fox right there in the face.
Step back 3.
And so we're scoreless. We'll stay 0-0 the first 2 minutes. And then look at Klay Thompson and McDaniels. What is going on with that? Wow. You've got a full-on fracas going on. Draymond.
So they're kind of coming together. Klay's boxing him out, puts his hand on his jersey. Jaden McDaniels puts his hand on his jersey. Now they're swinging each other around. Gobert gets in there. Draymond's got him in a headlock.
Barkley had 36. The Sixers up by 7. Less than 4 minutes to go. Isaiah ejected. Mahorn elated. These two went at each other all night long. They've been going at each other all season long. Rodman with a push on Mahorn. Laimbeer follows with the ball. And then Barkley and Laimbeer. Barkley gets in the left. Laimbeer will come back with an uppercut. Laimbeer, who's had that mouse under his eye for most of the season, also had a cut. You can look for fines. I think the biggest thing to be...
Main combatants, Kevin Johnson and Doc Rivers. Rivers taking the ball up, and Kevin Johnson with a surprise for him, and Rivers doesn't take that. It goes after KJ. And the bench is clear, and everyone goes after everyone else. Coaches, assistants, everyone gets in it. By far the worst spectacle in the NBA this season. And you thought you only saw this stuff in hockey. It gets worse. Greg Anthony wasn't in uniform. He's the guy with the flowered shirt. Throws the punch at KJ. You see Pat Riley? He went and tackled The gang he got into it. Riley even ripped his pants in this melee. Rivers, KJ, Anthony Mason, John Starks, Danny Ainge all ejected. Anthony, there he is, escorted off, flower shirt and all. The teams did come back in the third. KJ still hot.
So I did not know that technicality.
Always a loophole. Elo misses. Pharrell rebounds and the foul. Pharrell will go to the line. Look at this.
I'm telling you, it's going to get ugly, guys.
Elo is on the floor and Manning is off the bench. We have it going on right in front.
And he's going to take a hard foul right there. All right, now watch Pharrell come down and put his finger in his face. And then he tries to choke him, and that's where they start going right there.
Intelligent team tonight. Then Wallace is fouled, and Wallace did. Wallace right at our chest. This has potential to be serious if they don't get between. Wallace upset. Players trying to hold each other off. Steven Jackson and Rasheed Wallace trying to be peacemakers. Now Jackson yelling. Wallace still going. You need the coaches in there to get him away. Jackson challenging Derek Coleman. Somebody should just get Jackson out as quickly as possible.
The problem is, if Wallace is ejected, I'm not sure. He'd have to walk past the Pacer bench to go.
Now Artest has jumped over the scorer's table and is trying to get down to the bench. Artest is in the stands. Oh, this is awful. Fans are getting involved. Steven Jackson's in the fans. Rasheed Wallace going into the stands. The security trying to somehow restore order. Fans and players are going at it, and the players trying to help each other out.
This is a disgrace.
This game continued. Now they're throwing bottles out onto the floor.
They're trying to get the Pacers to go back to the locker room.
It's definitely decided. You have these ridiculous fans trying to go at the players and now throwing. Somebody could really get hurt.
And they're still not all the way through.
And for some reason, they hold Austin Crozier out. They won't let him get under the top.